Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving deep into one of the most stunning and highly sought-after coins from the United States Mint, the USA State $2 coin featuring Hot Springs National Park, released in 2010. This beautiful piece is not just a coin, it's a true work of art, rich with history, design, and hidden surprises that could make it worth an unbelievable amount of money today. So stay tuned until the very end, because we'll reveal the jaw-dropping value this coin has reached in recent sales, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. The Hot Springs 2010 quarter was the very first release in the America the Beautiful series, a remarkable collection that celebrates the nation's most treasured parks and landmarks. Issued by the U.S. Mint, this coin honors Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas, one of America's oldest and most iconic natural sanctuaries. It's a coin that represents beauty, history, and American pride, all wrapped in one shining piece of metal. The quarter's design captures the elegance of the Hot Springs National Park headquarters building, surrounded by intricate details of the famous thermal waters that have drawn visitors for centuries. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar and noble image of George Washington, his portrait shining proudly, symbolizing the enduring spirit of the United States. But what truly makes the 2010 Hot Springs quarter stand out isn't just its design, it's the incredible rarity and special minting errors that have made collectors absolutely obsessed with finding one in perfect or unique condition. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, only a tiny number were struck with rare errors that have turned them into treasures worth far more than their face value. These minting errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks that create fascinating, one-of-a-kind features on the coin's surface. If you've ever seen a Hot Springs quarter with slightly blurred lettering, a shifted image, or doubling on the word Liberty or In God We Trust, you could be holding one of these rare beauties in your hand right now. Collectors have spent years searching for specific varieties of this coin, especially those with visible die breaks or striking anomalies that make them unlike any other. These rare characteristics give the coin an exclusive identity, transforming it from a regular quarter into a museum-worthy collectible. Some of the most valuable Hot Springs quarters have been found in rolls of change, hidden for over a decade, waiting for someone with a sharp eye to recognize their worth. The thrill of discovery and the possibility of finding one of these extraordinary error coins keeps collectors around the world constantly on the lookout. One of the fascinating aspects of the 2010 Hot Springs quarter is how condition dramatically affects its value. Coins graded by professional services as MS 68 or higher are exceptionally rare, with sharp details, flawless luster, and no visible marks from circulation. These high-grade examples are the ultimate goal for serious collectors, and when combined with a recognized minting error, they can command breathtaking prices at auction. Reports from recent numismatic sales show that rare error examples of the Hot Springs quarter have captured massive attention and set record-breaking prices among passionate buyers. The demand for this coin continues to grow because it represents the beginning of the America the Beautiful series, a historical milestone that adds even more significance to its value. As the very first coin in this special program, it holds a place of honor among U.S. Mint releases, making it one of the most desirable modern quarters to own. Many collectors consider it the cornerstone of the entire series, and when combined with unique minting variations or pristine condition, it becomes an investment piece that's impossible to ignore. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. Certain rare examples of the 2010 Hot Springs quarter, especially those featuring dramatic minting errors and perfect grading conditions, have sold for an astonishing $118,000. That's right, this small piece of American history, often found in everyday change, could be worth a life-changing fortune. Imagine checking your pocket and discovering that you've been carrying a coin worth $118,000 all along. It's every collector's dream come true. So, take a closer look at your quarters, coin lovers. Examine them under good lighting, check for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual marks. You never know when a small detail could reveal a treasure hiding in plain sight. And if you've ever found a hot springs quarter with a unique feature or think you might have one of these rare gems, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Second rare coin. We have something truly special for you. A deep dive into one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in U.S. history, the USA State Quarter Dollar coin from Vermont, released in 2001. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it's a powerful symbol of American heritage, nature, and craftsmanship. And believe me, by the time you finish this video, you'll be rushing to check your coin collection because this little quarter could be worth a life-changing amount of money. The Vermont 2001 State Quarter is a stunning tribute to the beauty and spirit of the Green Mountain State. It was part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, one of the most successful coin programs in U.S. history, launched by the U.S. Mint to celebrate each state's history and culture. The design on this coin captures the very essence of Vermont's identity: serene, majestic, and deeply connected to nature. On the reverse side, you'll find a beautiful image of Camel's Hump Mountain, one of Vermont's most recognizable landmarks, framed by two graceful maple trees with sap buckets hanging from them. This scene pays homage to Vermont's famous maple syrup industry, a source of pride and tradition for generations. And on the obverse side, as always, the dignified portrait of George Washington reminds us of America's enduring legacy and strength. But what truly makes the 2001 Vermont Quarter so extraordinary is its rarity when it comes to unique minting errors that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. While millions of Vermont quarters were produced, only a very small number left the mint with striking mistakes that turned them into treasures worth far more than their face value. These errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks that make each affected coin a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. One of the most famous errors seen on this coin is the double die reverse, where parts of the design, like the maple buckets or the lettering Freedom and Unity, appear slightly doubled under magnification. For keen-eyed collectors, spotting this kind of doubling can mean the difference between a common coin and a numismatic jackpot. Another fascinating error that collectors go wild for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not perfectly aligned during minting, causing the image to appear shifted or partially cut off. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin becomes. Some Vermont quarters have been found with off-center designs that still show all the key details of the coin, making them extremely desirable among serious collectors. These unique mistakes are celebrated in the coin community because they combine rarity with beauty, each one telling a story of how perfection sometimes creates imperfection worth a fortune. Condition plays a massive role in determining a coin's value, and the Vermont 2001 quarter is no exception. Coins that have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, showing no scratches or signs of wear, are especially valuable. When these perfect examples also happen to feature a rare minting error, their worth skyrockets to unbelievable levels. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC have reported that top-graded Vermont quarters with confirmed errors have sold for record prices, fueling even more excitement and demand among collectors. What makes this coin even more appealing is its place in U.S. coin history. The State Quarters series was a monumental program that introduced millions of people to the joy of coin collecting, and the Vermont Quarter stands out as one of the most beloved designs of them all. Its connection to nature, its clean and elegant artwork, and the sense of nostalgia it evokes make it a top favorite among both beginner and advanced collectors. Every detail on this coin, every line, every curve, every symbol, reflects the pride of Vermont and the artistry of the U.S. Mint. Recent auctions have shown that the Vermont State Quarter is gaining incredible attention, especially those featuring distinct minting errors or exceptionally high grades. Collectors are paying astonishing amounts to own one of these rare beauties, and the competition at auctions has become fierce. Each year, as more collectors discover the excitement of finding valuable quarters, the Vermont 2001 issue continues to climb in demand and prestige. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the value reveal. Rare and high-grade examples of the 2001 Vermont State Quarter, especially those showcasing unique minting errors or flawless preservation, have sold for an unbelievable $130,000. That's right, this small coin, which might be sitting unnoticed in a jar of change, could be worth $130,000 today. Imagine the thrill of finding that kind of treasure in your own collection. It's a dream come true for every coin enthusiast. So, coin lovers, take a closer look at your quarters. Examine those Vermont 2001 coins carefully. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, or any unique features that make your coin stand out. You could be holding something incredibly valuable without even knowing it. If you found a Vermont quarter that looks unusual or has interesting details, share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Third expensive coin. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and highly collectible coins ever released by the United States Mint, the USA State $quarter coin from Guam, issued in 2009. This coin is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a piece of American and Pacific Island history that has captured the hearts of collectors everywhere. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and listen closely, because this story of the Guam quarter will leave you amazed and inspired. The 2009 Guam State Quarter was part of the remarkable DC and U.S. Territories Quarter Program, which followed the legendary 50 State Quarters series. It celebrates Guam, a beautiful island in the western Pacific Ocean that holds a vital place in American history and culture. On the reverse of the coin, you'll see a striking design featuring a map of Guam, a traditional flying prow, a type of boat used by the Chamorro people, and the latte stone pillars that symbolize strength and heritage. Beneath these symbols are the words Guam, Guahanay Isla Seda, which means Guam, the island of strength in the native Chamorro language. This design perfectly captures the island's proud identity and its deep connection to both nature and tradition. The obverse, of course, features the timeless portrait of George Washington, a reminder that this island is a part of the American family. Now, what makes the 2009 Guam quarter truly exciting for collectors is the incredible rarity of certain minting errors that have been discovered. While millions of Guam quarters were produced for general circulation, only a very small number came out of the mint with errors so unique that they've become legendary in the numismatic world. These minting mistakes transform ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures that are now worth thousands of times more than their face value. Collectors have reported several fascinating error varieties on this coin, and these are the ones that make everyone's eyes light up. One of the most famous and valuable types of errors found on the Guam 2009 quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment, creating a noticeable doubling effect on parts of the design. Under magnification, you might see this doubling on the lettering, particularly on the words E pluribus unum, or on the details of the island map or the prow boat. This doubling gives the coin a distinctive, almost shadow-like appearance that instantly tells you it's something special. The more dramatic the doubling, the higher the value, and some of these double-die Guam quarters have fetched incredible prices at auctions. Another rare and exciting error seen on the Guam 2009 quarter is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank isn't perfectly centered under the press during minting, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted noticeably. These off-center Guam quarters are especially appealing to collectors when the misalignment is large enough to make the design unusual, but still leaves the date visible. Every off-center strike is unique, which means no two coins are exactly alike, turning each one into a one-of-a-kind collectible that can command astonishing prices. There's also another variety that has gained attention among collectors, the die crack or cud error. This happens when part of the die breaks during minting, leaving a raised, blob-like mark or missing section of the design. These flaws are fascinating because they show the imperfections of the minting process itself, and on the Guam quarter, they add a dramatic and collectible touch that makes these coins even more desirable. Imagine finding a Guam quarter with a visible die crack running across the island map or near the lettering. It could be worth a small fortune. Condition plays a major role in the coin's value as well. Coins that have been well preserved, showing no scratches, wear, or discoloration, are the ones that truly shine in the eyes of collectors and grading experts. When these pristine examples also feature one of the rare errors we just mentioned, their value skyrockets. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified a few Guam quarters in mint state condition with remarkable error varieties, and these coins have sold for impressive amounts at recent numismatic auctions. The combination of scarcity, history, and beauty makes this coin one of the most exciting finds for collectors today. The Guam quarter also holds a special place in U.S. coin history because it represents more than just a state. It celebrates one of America's farthest territories, connecting people thousands of miles apart under one flag. Its cultural and historical symbolism makes it an essential piece for anyone building a complete collection of the U.S. Territories series. Every time collectors talk about coins that combine history, rarity, and visual appeal, the 2009 Guam quarter is always among the top mentions. Its connection to the Pacific, its striking design, and its incredibly rare error varieties make it a dream coin for anyone passionate about numismatics. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the value reveal. Rare and high-grade examples of the 2009 Guam State Quarter, especially those featuring significant minting errors or exceptional condition, have sold for an unbelievable $90,000. That's right, this little quarter, once worth just 25 cents, has turned into a dazzling treasure valued at $90,000. Imagine finding one of these coins in your change or tucked away in an old collection. That's the kind of discovery every collector dreams about. So, coin enthusiasts, make sure to check your Guam 2009 quarters carefully. Look closely at the lettering, the design, and the edges. Use a magnifying glass if you have one. You could be holding one of the rarest and most valuable quarters ever made. And if you found a Guam quarter with something unusual about it, share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Especially, we're exploring a powerful and patriotic masterpiece that holds not only historical importance, but also the potential for amazing value, the USA State $quarter coin from Fort McHenry, released in 2013. This coin isn't just another piece of metal in your collection. It's a breathtaking tribute to American history and resilience. So, sit tight and listen carefully, because by the end of this video, you'll learn why this particular coin has become one of the most talked about quarters among collectors, and how it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. The Fort McHenry 2013 quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful series, a continuation of the iconic quarter program that highlights America's most cherished national parks and historic sites. This particular coin celebrates Fort McHenry National Monument and Historic Shrine in Maryland, a place deeply woven into the story of the United States. It was at this fort, during the War of 1812, that the sight of the American flag, still waving proudly after a fierce battle, inspired Francis Scott Key to write the Star-Spangled Banner, the very song that became our national anthem. This coin captures that powerful moment in history with a design that radiates pride, courage, and freedom. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an awe-inspiring image of the fort's flag flying high against the night sky, with fireworks bursting in the background, a symbol of victory and patriotism. It's a stunning design that embodies the enduring strength of the American spirit. The obverse, as always, features the timeless portrait of George Washington, representing the foundation of our nation's liberty and unity. Every detail on this coin, from the rippling flag to the glowing fireworks, tells a story that connects collectors to a defining moment in American history. But what truly sets the 2013 Fort McHenry quarter apart is its incredible rarity when it comes to certain minting errors that have made this coin a hot topic in the world of numismatics. While millions of Fort McHenry quarters were minted for general circulation, only a handful left the mint with extraordinary mistakes that transformed them from everyday coins into valuable treasures. Collectors have identified a few key types of errors that make these coins exceptionally desirable and highly sought after. One of the most fascinating errors found on the Fort McHenry quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die, creating a subtle but visible doubling effect on parts of the design. You can sometimes spot this doubling on the lettering, particularly in the words United States of America or E pluribus unum, and occasionally on the edges of the fort or flag details. This type of error gives the coin a unique and almost three-dimensional appearance that collectors go wild for. The more pronounced the doubling, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Another extremely exciting error that's been discovered on some Fort McHenry quarters is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not perfectly centered during the minting process, resulting in a portion of the design being cut off or shifted to one side. Off-center strikes are highly prized because no two are ever exactly alike, making each coin a one-of-a-kind piece of history. Collectors especially value examples where the design is still clearly visible, along with the date, as those can bring in the highest premiums. There have also been reports of die cracks and die cuts appearing on some of these quarters. These errors occur when the die used to strike the coin becomes damaged or worn, leaving raised lines or blob-like imperfections on the finished coin. On a Fort McHenry quarter, a die crack running through the flag or near the fireworks design can turn a standard coin into a valuable rarity. These natural minting imperfections are fascinating because they offer a peek into the mechanical process of coin production, and when they occur on such a symbolic and visually stunning coin, their desirability skyrockets. Condition, of course, plays a major role in determining a coin's worth. Uncirculated or mint-state Fort McHenry quarters that have been carefully preserved with no scratches, discoloration, or signs of wear are the ones that command the highest prices at auction. When these pristine examples also feature any of the rare minting errors, their value multiplies dramatically. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC have certified a few Fort McHenry quarters in exceptional condition, and those with recognized errors have captured the attention of serious collectors and investors alike. What makes the Fort McHenry 2013 quarter even more exciting is that it represents one of the most patriotic designs ever released by the U.S. Mint. Its theme of victory and resilience resonates deeply with collectors, making it one of the standout issues of the entire America the Beautiful series. The symbolism of the flag, the fireworks, and the fort itself reminds us of the sacrifices and triumphs that shaped our nation, and owning one of these rare quarters feels like holding a piece of that history in your hand. Recent auctions have shown an incredible surge of interest in this coin, with collectors bidding fiercely for examples in perfect condition or those with distinctive minting errors. Each year, as more people discover the story behind the Fort McHenry quarter and its connection to the Star-Spangled Banner, demand continues to climb. It's no wonder this coin has become one of the shining stars of modern American numismatics. And now, for the most exciting part, the value reveal. Rare and high-grade examples of the 2013 Fort McHenry State Quarter, especially those showcasing prominent minting errors or preserved in flawless condition, have sold for an astonishing $50,000. That's right, this remarkable little quarter, originally worth just 25 cents, has reached values as high as $50,000. Imagine discovering one of these treasures in your coin jar or change from the store. It's a dream find that could change your life overnight, so, my fellow coin enthusiasts, don't wait another minute. Go through your quarters, check every Fort McHenry coin carefully, and look for those signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or unique imperfections that make these coins so valuable. You never know, you might be holding a small piece of American history worth far more than you think. If you found a Fort McHenry quarter that looks unusual or has special features, share your discovery in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Next coin is about one of the most beautiful and captivating coins from the America the Beautiful quarter series, the USA State Quarter Dollar coin from Al Young, released in 2012. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a celebration of nature, culture, and history, all captured in one shining masterpiece. Stay tuned until the end, because this coin has a story that could turn an ordinary quarter into something truly extraordinary. The 2012 Al Young quarter was released by the United States Mint as part of the America the Beautiful series, honoring the breathtaking Al Young National Forest in Puerto Rico. This forest is the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. National Forest System, and it's a place filled with vibrant life, mystery, and natural wonder. The coin's design beautifully captures that essence, featuring a coqui tree frog perched on a leaf and a Puerto Rican parrot in the background. Both of these creatures are native to the island and symbolize the rich biodiversity that makes Al Young so special. Every line, every feather, Every detail on this coin reflects the beauty and pride of Puerto Rico and its place in American heritage. The obverse of the coin, as always, bears the classic image of George Washington, a timeless reminder of unity and the spirit of the United States. Together, both sides of this coin create a stunning combination of artistry and history, making it one of the most visually appealing designs in the entire series. But what really excites collectors is not just the design, it's the hidden potential for incredible value that lies in the rare and unique versions of this coin that were created by minting errors. Now, here's where the story gets truly exciting. While millions of El Young quarters were minted for circulation, only a tiny number came out of the mint with striking and unusual errors that make them extremely rare and valuable today. These minting errors can transform an ordinary 25-cent coin into a collector's dream worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Collectors all around the world are constantly on the hunt for these rare varieties, and finding one in pristine condition could be like hitting the jackpot. One of the most fascinating and valuable errors found on the 2012 El Young quarter is the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice by the minting die, creating a doubling effect on parts of the design. On some El Young quarters, you can see this doubling on the lettering such as United States of America or E Pluribus Unum, and sometimes even around the features of the parrot or the leaves. This gives the coin a shadow-like effect that's instantly recognizable under magnification. These double die varieties are among the most sought after by collectors because no two are exactly alike, and the more dramatic the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. Another remarkable error that has captured collectors' attention is the off-center strike. This occurs when the blank coin planchet is not perfectly aligned during the minting process, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted to one side. Some El Young quarters have been found with dramatic off-center strikes that leave sections of the image cut off while keeping the date visible, a combination that makes them incredibly desirable and valuable. Each one is a unique piece of minting history that tells a story of imperfection turned into perfection. But that's not all. There are even more fascinating varieties, like die cracks and die cuts, that have been discovered on certain El Young quarters. A die crack appears as a raised line across the surface of the coin, caused by a fracture in the die used to strike it. Meanwhile, a die cut is a small, blob-like area where part of the die has broken away, leaving an extra raised portion on the coin's edge or near the design. When these errors appear on such a beautiful and intricate design as the El Young quarter, they make the coin stand out as a true rarity that every collector dreams of owning. Condition, of course, plays a major role in determining how much a coin is worth. Coins that are in mint state condition, meaning they've never been circulated and still have their original shine, are always more valuable. When an El Young quarter with a rare minting error is also in flawless or near-flawless condition, its value can skyrocket to unbelievable levels. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified some of these coins in top condition, and those have sold for record-breaking prices at auctions, proving just how hot this coin is among collectors right now. The El Young quarter is more than just a coin. It's a piece of art that celebrates the natural wonder and heritage of Puerto Rico while reminding us of the incredible beauty found across the United States. Every detail on this coin tells a story, and for collectors, it represents a moment in time when artistry, history, and rarity came together in perfect harmony. It's no wonder this coin has become one of the most admired and talked about issues from the America the Beautiful series. Recent auctions have shown a growing demand for this coin, with collectors eager to add both pristine examples and rare error varieties to their collections. As more people learn about the El Young quarter and its hidden treasures, its popularity continues to soar. This is one of those coins that makes collectors stop and take notice. It's the kind of coin that excites both the eye and the imagination. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the value reveal. Rare and high-grade examples of the 2012 El Young State Quarter, especially those featuring unique minting errors or in immaculate mint state condition, have sold for an astonishing $40,000. That's right, this small, beautifully designed coin, worth just 25 cents when it left the mint, can now be valued at $40,000. Imagine finding one of these treasures in your change or hidden in an old coin jar. It would be like discovering a secret fortune waiting to be uncovered. So, coin lovers, it's time to grab your magnifying glass and take a closer look at your L. Young 2012 quarters. Examine every detail, from the lettering to the leaves, and look for signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or any unusual marks that make your coin unique. You might be holding one of the rarest and most valuable quarters ever made. And if you found something special, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story and help you uncover its potential. Last unique coin. We're taking a journey to the islands of the Pacific to uncover one of the most captivating and meaningful coins ever released by the United States Mint, the USA State $quarter coin from American Memorial Park. Issued in 2019. This incredible coin is not just a beautiful design, it's a tribute to sacrifice, remembrance, and national pride. So stay with us till the end, because this story of art, history, and rarity will leave you amazed, and you'll want to check your collection right away. The 2019 American Memorial Park Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrates national parks and historic landmarks across the United States and its territories. This particular quarter honors American Memorial Park in Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands, a breathtaking place dedicated to honoring the American and Marianas lives lost during World War II. It's a site filled with history, courage, and gratitude, and this coin beautifully captures that emotion in metal. The design shows a young woman standing before the memorial, reflecting on the sacrifice of those who fought for freedom, while the names of the fallen are engraved on the wall before her. It's one of the most touching and symbolic designs in the entire series, reminding every American of the cost of liberty. The obverse of the coin carries the classic portrait of George Washington, as seen on all state and America the Beautiful quarters, linking every piece to the nation's enduring strength and unity. Together, both sides of this coin represent a perfect harmony of art and meaning, making it one of the most emotionally powerful coins in modern U.S. history. Collectors instantly fell in love with its design, but what truly makes the 2019 American Memorial Park Quarter so fascinating is the rarity and value hidden in certain unique examples. While millions of these quarters were minted for circulation, a small number were struck with minting errors or distinctive variations that make them exceptionally valuable today. These rare versions have become the focus of intense excitement and competition among coin enthusiasts. Every collector dreams of discovering one of these rare error coins because they can be worth far more than their face value, and sometimes even more than gold itself. One of the most famous and valuable errors found on the American Memorial Park Quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment, creating a subtle but visible doubling on parts of the design. You might notice this doubling on the lettering United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, or American Memorial Park. Some even show doubling around the young woman's silhouette or on the names inscribed on the memorial wall. These double die coins are incredibly desirable, and the stronger the doubling, the more impressive their value becomes. Another exciting and eye-catching error collectors have discovered is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to appear shifted or partially missing. Off-center strikes that still display the date and mint mark are particularly valuable, and each one is a completely unique minting accident. No two are ever exactly the same. These off-center Fort McHenry coins can fetch remarkable prices because of their rarity and visual appeal. In addition to these major errors, some coins show die cracks or die cuts, tiny imperfections caused by the minting die wearing out or breaking during production. These can appear as raised lines, blobs, or cracks across the coin's surface. When they occur on such a beautifully detailed design, like the delicate figure or the memorial wall, they add tremendous character and uniqueness to the coin. Collectors love these small variations because they prove that, even in precision minting, true rarity comes from imperfection. Condition also plays a huge role in determining a coin's worth. Coins that have been preserved in mint state condition, bright, shiny, and untouched by circulation, are always more valuable than those that show signs of wear. The combination of pristine condition and rare minting errors can send the value of a coin skyrocketing. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified several examples of the 2019 American Memorial Park Quarter in exceptional grades, and these coins have been setting impressive records at recent auctions. The symbolism of this coin makes it even more desirable among collectors. American Memorial Park represents remembrance, honor, and unity. It tells a story that resonates deeply with everyone who values history and patriotism. That emotional connection, combined with its rarity, makes it one of the standout coins in the entire America the Beautiful collection. Collectors not only admire it for its beauty, but also treasure it for the powerful message it carries. In recent years, auctions have seen growing interest in error quarters from the 2019 releases, especially from the American Memorial Park series. Bidders have been competing fiercely to own these coins, pushing prices to incredible levels and showing that the demand for rare modern quarters is stronger than ever. Every new discovery adds excitement to the world of numismatics, and the American Memorial Park Quarter continues to shine as one of the most sought-after treasures of its generation. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. Rare and high-grade examples of the 2019 American Memorial Park State Quarter, especially those featuring distinct minting errors or preserved in perfect condition, have sold for an astonishing $25,000. That's right, this small quarter, worth only 25 cents when it was released, can be valued at $25,000 today. Imagine finding one of these incredible coins in your spare change or tucked away in an old coin roll. It could be the discovery of a lifetime. So, my fellow coin enthusiasts, it's time to check your quarters carefully. Look for doubling on the lettering, off-center designs, or any unusual marks that make your coin stand out. Every little detail could mean you're holding a rare and valuable treasure. If you found a 2019 American Memorial Park Quarter that looks unique, share your discovery in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin adventure. Keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, sometimes the smallest coin in your pocket could be worth $25,000.